Yo everyone, Dan Central here, and welcome to a brand new gameplay vid. Now, I've had a really good day today for YouTube videos. I've been smashing out quite a few pickups videos, pieces to camera. However, one thing I haven't done, and haven't done for quite a while now, is a gameplay vid. So do you know what? I thought, no, I'll stop being a bit lazy and just talking to the camera. I'll put in a bit more effort and do some gameplay footage. So what better game to do then than the classic Disney game Quackshot. I love this game. I absolutely love it. I've got it in like a 2-game cartridge with Castle of Illusion, which again is another amazing game, and I sort of play them side by side. So I love this game so much. I really do. Obviously on the Sega Mega Drive, developed and published by Sega, of course. Was released in Europe in 1991, North America on the 19th of December 1991, and in Japan on the 20th of December 1991. Obviously starring Donald Duck, but also his nephews Huey, Dewey and Louie. Now this is just a little bit of background information for you, just condense it down a little bit. Basically one day, Donald Duck is flicking through a load of books in Uncle Scrooge's library, and a map falls out of one of the books, which is basically a treasure map which leads to the secret treasure of King Garuzia, or Garuzia, however you pronounce it. He basically hid one of his prized possessions before his death, and this is a map to kind of show you the way to, you know, retrieve this. And Donald basically thinks it's his path to riches, so he decides to go on a hunt for the treasure. However, unfortunately, Big Bad Pete overhears him and decides to pursue him to go after him and steal the treasure from him. So, basically you have 3 areas that you can start off with, but again, as time goes on, you can unlock newer areas. So you've got Duckburg, Mexico and Transylvania. Great places to visit in this game, really creative. I like what they've done with the level design as well, so it's really cool. So let's start off in Duckburg. Love the music, love the music. Now the way that the buttons have been set up on this emulator are in a different order to how I normally have it on the Sega Mega Drive controller. So please bear with me at times. Oh, I tried to jump over it when he shot, but he decided to shoot as I landed. When you collect all the red hot peppers, you go a bit mad, which I always enjoyed this bit. I think a lot of people that played this game enjoyed this bit. So as I said, the buttons are in a different order to how I normally have them. I was meant to shoot, but ended up accidentally jumping instead. Now, in terms of the weapons, as you can see, Donald's got a plunger that he uses to stun enemies. They don't actually die; they just stun, and then for a temporary amount of time, and then they carry on. So here we go. You won't be able to continue much further without the right tools to climb high walls. Now, basically, at the moment, Donald is using a yellow plunger. Now, when you shoot that against walls and stuff, it falls off immediately. But later on in the game, you can actually upgrade it to a red plunger, which actually does then stay on the wall for a limited amount of time, but you can use it to climb walls. If you want to leave an area, however, you can just call the aeroplane and his nephews Huey, Dewey and Louie will come down to get him. Mexico is now another area that you can visit. Love the music on this as well, and really nice level design, like in the desert with the quicksand, and just a very quirky level. I like little quirky games like that. Ooh. I like, the cacti as well. Whoops. So I am making a few slight little mistakes just because the buttons, honestly, I know I keep saying it, I'm not using it as an excuse, but the buttons are not configured how I normally would have them. Right, this next part of the level is a little bit more tricky. I like the way I do my gameplay vids now, as well, as opposed to how I used to do them, where I've actually got my face in the corner. I hope you guys like that as well, so you can sort of see my reaction when I'm talking to you guys. You can actually see me talking as well, as opposed to just me being behind the camera. It's a bit more work that's required to achieve that, because I have myself recording on the iPhone, and then obviously there's footage recording on my MacBook. But so what? It's worth it. Now the chicken gives you full health. Oh, I still got hit, but luckily I didn't fall off. These birds are annoying. They really are. Oh, there's another one. Now you can collect popcorn and bubblegum as well throughout the game. The bubblegum's really good because when you get to Transylvania, it actually gets rid of parts of the wall so you can progress further. So that's really good. Donald, do you know that you need the special key to go into these ruins? Don't you know that you need a special key to go into these ruins? A team of explorers returned to Duckburg with it, and it's called the Hero Key. Thank you, sweet senorita. So basically, she's asking if you've seen the Hero Key, because you need it to basically get into this part here. Now, I know where the Hero Key is, so what I am going to do is call the aeroplane. This is how you get back to the map. And I'm going to go back to Duckburg. I will show you guys Transylvania in a bit, but I'm going to go back to Duckburg, because if you speak to this guy again, that we spoke to earlier on, have you seen the Hero Key? Hey, I've got it right here. Are you a hero? I'm trying to be. Good luck. So there you go. So the aeroplane's just left, but we're just about to call it back again. Oh, do you know what? Actually, no, I will show you Transylvania quickly first, because going back into Mexico and going through now into that other building, it's quite a long, fairly drawn out part of the game. So I'll show you Transylvania as well before I go into that bit, just so you can see it. So this gameplay bit's not way too long, because it's not like it's a complete playthrough. Now again, Transylvania, I love this. It's a massive contrast to like Mexico. It's a lot more kind of I sort of like to call it a buttons are in the wrong position. Sorry. Some of you guys out there know that I get a bit annoyed about dying on camera, but sometimes it just cannot be helped. Yes, as I was saying, this level is a bit more soothing than the others. It's using a lot more cooler colours, blues, purples, a lot sort of cooler colours. Not so much kind of energetic, hot and fiery colours like in Mexico. Music's really nice and relaxing. I like the use of bats as well. The whole kind of whoops, I missed that. The whole kind of Count Dracula, vampire kind of themed level. And a lot of you guys know out there that just in general, I'm a huge fan of, side-scrollers, platformers, 2D platformers, so this is right up my street. This is famous Dracula's castle. I will show you a little bit of his castle, but we can't progress very far because we haven't got the bubblegum. The bubblegum is what gets rid of the wall. So there are ghosts in this part as well when you do get to it. You need something to blow up the wall with, but you can't go any further. And actually, you wouldn't expect it to be bubblegum if you didn't know that that was what it was. But it is, and you basically fire it through there, through the sort of the purpley coloured parts of the wall. This top part, the greeny coloured stuff, you can't get rid of. These purpley coloured stuff, the bubblegum gets rid of it. So that's Transylvania. So let's just show you a bit more of Mexico with this hero key that we've acquired. And then, yeah, we'll leave it there. It's been a long time since I've done a gameplay vid, so apologies, people. But in general, when you put this with the pickups videos that I've done, today I've had an epic day of YouTube video making. So I've been very productive with my day. Right, so what you do, you go into your inventory, you click on hero key, use, Donald used it, and voila, we're in. Now this, I remember when I first played this, it's not easy, and especially with these buttons being configured in a different order. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Now, I'll show you guys as much of this as possible, but basically, when you do get to the end of this part, you get right to the top, you actually acquire the new plunger, the red one, which just upgrades the plunger you've got at the minute. I thought I would be hit by the fire then. Yeah, you get the red plunger at the end of this part, which again, as I was saying before, enables you to... damn, did it too high. Which enables you to climb walls. That's it. That's better. So yeah, I mean, I can't fault this game at all. If you're a fan of Cast of Illusion, but you've not played this one, you're missing out big time. In my opinion, this does sort of go hand in hand with Cast of Illusion. I think also which is why they, I think, put, you know, a version of the cartridge out there on Mega Drive where you can get, you know, Quackshot and Castle of Illusion together. But I love this game so much. I knew I was going to die, but I couldn't bother to wait. Sometimes being lazy doesn't always pay off. Money bags. There's also another move you can do here, where if you hold down... Oh, hang on, how do I do it? That's it, you can actually slide. Keep messing it up. Oh, come on! That's it. Oh, it was only popcorn, to be fair, it's not that. All the popcorn does, guys, in case you're wondering, is it just stuns enemies again, like the plunger. But I don't really use it. I just find the plunger, a bit like on Call of Duty, I suppose, if you're using a specific gun. I just like to use the plunger, mostly. Oh, I'm shivering a little bit because it's so cold. It's so cold. And that's with the heating on as well in the house. Ugh. No! I was going to wait. I sort of went to rush through, then I thought, no, I'll wait, and then I just decided too late. Ah. So yeah, absolutely amazing game, guys. I think some of you know this already, but I'm a huge fan of the Disney games, apart from Fantasia. Cannot get on with it. Oh, damn, I messed it right up. What an idiot. Cannot get on with Fantasia. I think it's the game's too hard, too abstract. Just unbelievably hard. So give me any Disney game on the Mega Drive or the Master System any day, apart from Fantasia. This is not going very well, guys. Oh, it's still too low. A lot of this you really have to think about. It doesn't pay you to just shoot, you know, all over the shop. You have to really think about it. This is one that I messed up on. That's it. That's exactly how you do it. So as you can see, this is a very, very difficult part of the game. But we're there. So there's Goofy. You know, I used to go, gouache. Gouache. I can't do it. I can't do it. What are you doing here? Just looking around, I found this strange note. I don't know what to do with it. Do you want it? You bet. And I also found, ka-ching, this funny plunger thing. Maybe if you shoot it at walls and things, it will help you reach high places. And Gyro and Duckburg is looking for you. Well, I knew that. I knew that because we've got to go back to Duckburg anyway to use the plunger to climb that wall. Now, ideally, you'd want to call the aeroplane. So you haven't got to go all the way back through the level. But you can't. Because you can't communicate with the aeroplane because you're inside a building and the signal doesn't reach. It needs to be in open air, basically. So you literally have to go all the way back through the level again, backwards. Which, yeah, is a bit frustrating, but, you know what, I don't mind. Because what they've done as well, apart from those ones, when you're sliding through, they've taken all the other ones away. So they take a lot of the enemies away to make it easier for you. Apart from these ones where you're sliding through, they've taken most of the enemies, away. And there's no point wasting your lives either and just dying, because you'll actually, as far as I'm aware, you actually start back at the end of the level again. It's not that it takes you back to the front at the start of the level automatically. I'm sure it does. It takes you back to the end again, so you've got to then start back at the end of the level, and then again begin your journey back to the start of the level. So it is a bit of a pain, but. And as you can see, which I've not actually really done much with yet, and I've just acquired it, is I've now got that red plunger. Red plunger temporarily sticks to the wall. So now you can basically use it to climb. It does eventually disappear, but it's still enough time until it disappears for you to use it to climb walls. So yeah. Ugh. Ooh. Ooh. No. One more life. One more life. Oh. Yeah, that would just be my luck, that would. I'd get right to the front of the level and that would kill me. That would be my luck, that would. I'd go all the way back to the end of the level again. And that would just annoy you guys, so there's no way I'm allowing that to happen. So there we go. Let's just quickly show you guys me climbing the wall, because I can. And we'll leave it there. So Duckburg, we now go basically back to here. He's now disappeared, because I guess he just couldn't be bothered to stick around any longer. And now you can climb the wall. Whee! And now you're going to a bit of a town kind of part. Again, you have to use this to climb the walls. I really like this part of the game. Just have to watch out for the megaphones, because they do hurt you if you... That where it says boom, flying past, if that hits you, you lose a life. These little turtles. Yeah, in order for them to come back out of their shell, you have to jump, yeah. So you can either go down, or you can actually go up. Doesn't really matter. They're just two different routes you can take. So, just go up. No, I think it's this way. Whoops! See what I mean? You die. Well, not die, unless you haven't got enough lives. Now this part, I just want to show you guys this as well. This is one of my favourite parts of the entire game. It's so good. You just have to watch though, because you can get a bit fast at times. And also you have to jump from one... Oops! You know what I said about watching? I need to take my own advice, I think. Ah! Oh, you can go on that bottom one, and that gives you all those other items that I just crossed past. I just completely forgot. Didn't think to jump. Oh well. Ooh. Yeah, I love that bit. Donald just wanted the fellow I wanted to see. Would you please try out my newest invention? It's bubblegum ammo. There you go. When you use it in your shooter, it makes exploding bubbles. I'll give you more whenever you run out. Perfect. So now you've got the bubblegum. Just go backwards again. This tune is pretty funky. Oh, I get the items on the way back anyway. Like it really matters. Very funky tune. So yeah, you can't call the airplane from here though. No, that'd be too easy. They want you to go backwards. So the only thing about this game is there are parts where you trying to avoid that. There are parts where you have to sort of go back through levels again backwards. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It's different, but it happens a fair bit. I love the fact that Mickey's face is on the what do you call those things? Not quite air balloons. What do you call them? Oh, what do you call them? Jumbo jet things, inflatable things. Oh, I can't think what they're called. Whoops! What an idiot. Ah, chicken. Ah, get full health and I lose one. Ugh! I don't want to lose it. Ah, there we go. So there you go. That's pretty much it, everyone. The bubblegum ammo, like I said, will now enable you to progress into Transylvania. And then once you've completed Transylvania, then you'll start unlocking new areas. So Transylvania, if you go through, this is a really, really eerie level, and it's really, really effective. I really like it. I'm looking for King Garuzia's treasure, however you pronounce it. Count Dracula has a treasure map in his castle, but I don't think Dracula will give up the treasure map. Ah, so the map that falls out of the book initially is, I guess it's not a full-on treasure map. I guess it's like, gives you an indicator, but then there's an actual proper treasure map in his castle. So, fair enough. So yeah, you just go into your inventory. You can see your plunger's now gone red. You've got 50 bubblegums, but you can stock up because they do give you, as you progress through the level, there are plenty of opportunities to stock up. You can easily just change from your bubblegum to your plunger. That's it. The thing is though... Oh man... Oh, there you go. You can just spring up. That's cool. You can't kill the ghosts. You just go straight through them, obviously, as ghosts do. Bubblegum. You wouldn't think bubblegum would make... barrels and stuff disappear though, but it does. 1 up, always good. Yeah, so sometimes you have to kind of shoot between. I tend to choose the plunger though in the bubblegum. I don't really touch the popcorn. All the popcorn does, honestly, is... That's it. I suppose it is fairly effective. I mean, it does make those go. It actually kills them as opposed to just stunning them. So it is worth it. But I suppose really I never think to use it. I'm so concerned with the bubblegum and climbing walls. I don't always think to go to the popcorn. Here you go, there's gum, so you get ammo every now and again. Yeah, so I suppose if you do use the plunger, you're just going to stun them. Whoops. And they will then come back, whereas I suppose with the popcorn it does get rid of them completely. So I suppose it is worth me, and maybe I should use the popcorn, a lot more. And this takes you into like a water kind of style level, which isn't as easy as you might think, to be fair. You can't swim though as such, you just have to kind of run and jump. Donald hasn't quite learned the art of swimming. And then basically when you get out of this, you carry on through the castle. There's also a massive ghost that appears towards the end. It's huge. And basically what happens is you basically follow him, and every now and again he looks back towards you, and if you're moving while he looks back towards you, he actually explodes into like a load of little ghosts that then come and kill you, well, hurt you. So the idea is that when he looks back at you, you just completely freeze, and then when he carries on, floating past, you carry on walking. So it's one of those really. Don't let him see you. Now you can go either underneath or you can go on top. It really doesn't make much difference. Every now and again you'll get a choice of routes. And it doesn't really make much difference. I mean, yeah, I suppose obviously you can see if you go above, you can see here, you get a few more items. But yeah, I mean, it's just a very quirky game, very different, and I love it. Oh, there you go. So I was just telling you about. So you have to make sure that when he goes to look at you, you freeze and you look away. But I messed it up. Because I was too busy talking about it rather than actually just doing it. Ooh. So what we'll do, guys, we'll go to about half an hour and then we'll leave it there. Oh, you duck. You duck. Sorry, people. You duck. I'm going, you have to just freeze. You duck. If you don't duck... There you go, see I was a bit late. Yeah, you duck. So when he looks at you, you duck. And this is a secret bit. Now, for all you guys out there that don't know this, if you carry on going to the right... Whoops, I'm too busy explaining stuff, not looking at the ghost, and he moved to look at me and he exploded. Yeah, basically, if you carry on and don't bother going on this platform, then you end up getting to the end of the level and you can't progress any further. So this is it's not a cheat. It's actually the right way. You actually go on that platform and it takes you up here. If you don't go up here, you'll get to the end of the level and you actually get stuck. You actually sort of come to a dead end. So make sure you go up here and not to the end of the level as you think you would, because actually you end up coming to a dead end. Ah! Ah! I'm really enjoying this though. I mean, not just because I love the game in general, but because I haven't. Oh, this bit's quite good as well. You have to quickly get up before the wall closes in on you. But because I haven't done a gameplay video in a while, and I'm missing them. There you go, just made it. It's like in the films where they always just about do it, just as the last split second is about to go. There we go. Oh, it's him again. So this time, guys, remember to duck. There you go. If you don't, then he explodes into ghosts that then can hurt you. Ooh! Oh no! Too late. A lot of it's me being a bit lazy. Thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with another gameplay video very soon. Love this game, absolutely amazing. fantastic games. Thank you very much indeed, and I will see you very, very soon.